And we're live. We are live. Yes. Yes, indeedy. We are live. Tier 1. It's happening. Usually you'd see Punju here. But no. It is Yellow and the Skeleton. Sako's not here. It's just me today. I haven't updated the skeleton in like a year. But you can look at him. He's right there. It's definitely Sako. He's definitely here. But yes, the race will be starting soon. Soon enough. How's it going, Yuki? I'm pulling for you, obviously. Have fun tonight. I have no expectations, but have fun. It's not going to be the easiest of races for you and Zeech today, that's for sure. Yeah. You're probably cooked. Let me see if I can get some more people in the lobby. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Start inviting people. Honestly, that's not bad. 0.8, 8.6, not bad. I am loving this royalty-free background music. It is amazing. It's got me feel like I'm in space. It is on a loop. We're a little bit late because the lobby was opened up late today. No, Sako's dead. He's a skeleton. I forgot to put the single face cam photo. He's not here today. It's just me. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. This race is gonna start pretty soon. Give it a few more minutes. A little behind schedule, but we'll get there. I am in. Yes, I am in. I'm spectating. I am in. I'm just not showing the screen because, you know, I think it's cooler to look at a skeleton and my ugly face. Oh yeah, let me get you. Yeah. I thought you were already in the session. Let me get you in. My bad. They should have sent it to you. Let me see. I got you. There you go. Well, here's the thing, Sketchy. If you crash, you can watch the game. You probably won't even have to try. It'll probably happen anyways, right? You don't have to really like force it. Chaos just finds you. Yeah. Yeah, just kidding. Oh man. It's been so long since I've done a commentary too. It's been like, I'd say like 6-7 months. At least 6-7 months. It's awkward being back here. My background's not even cleaned up. Like you got a backpack, you have a jacket in the back. Like I'm so out of place. But I was here last second. We needed a replacement, so figured I might as well step in and have some fun. How's it going, Jason? Pleasure to see you here. We really gotta get going. We're 3 minutes late. Let me get Hosvar in. Matt, our host is taking forever. Hold on. Where's freaking Jose? There he is. Jose Gamer. He's in. So we need one more, but His teammate, is he here? Oh, thank God they're here. Okay, I think we're good. Yes. Yep. All right. Let's get our game going. Shoot, okay. Qualifying will be starting soon. It's on the way. And when that happens, I will bring it to you. So how's everybody's Sunday going? I'm having a terrible Sunday. I'm forced to watch my two least favorite football teams have a guaranteed spot in the NFC champion, in the Super Bowl. It's not fun to watch, but I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Oh, rain would be fun. That'd be fun. All right, we are starting. Countdown has begun. And while that happens, I will pull up our fun little graphics we have here. So of course, we are at one of my least favorite tracks, Zandvoort. Very cool looking track at least, but I don't think F1 cars really belong here. It's too thin, causes a lot of chaos, but I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of that today, that's for sure. Lots of chaos. It will be on the cards. With how tight Tier 1 is going to be at the top, you're going to have like these few pods. You're going to have the top 8, they're going to have like the top 6, and then a bunch of back markers at the back, which will probably include 2 Ferraris, because I did not draft any talented Tier 1 drivers. I say that, they know that, so you can't call it a roast. They're aware they have no business being in this tier, but they're here and they're going to have fun. But anyways, this track, very unique, fun looking track. It's very quick. It's like a minute, 8 seconds. We'll expect a lot of the qualifying times today. 2 different DRS zones, albeit one is a lot more effective than the other one. Most overtakes will be done at the turn 1. So expect most of the moves to be done there. There will be some chaos probably into turn 8. I think that's the turn. There's a lot of that. I consider that long right-hander in sector 2 one turn, but I don't think it is. Yeah, into turn 11, that's going to be a lot of. It's going to be a big area for dives, so be on the lookout for that for sure. But anyways, qualifying has started, and here we are.
Get that son of a bitch.
Oops,
off the
I had
field
to
right
run.
now.
My
He's
bad.
Fired. He's fired.
That was so. That was. That's. Don't worry about that. That was not supposed to be there. That was. It was loud too, but that was from last season when I had that loaded in my Discord. My OBS preloaded. Yeah, I For those that are new here, I used to play memes during the races, and that was one of them. Little precursors to what you might see later today if someone was a stupid. Basically, we tell them to get off the track. They did bad stuff, but you can just ignore that. That played on accident. Anyways, first cars are out. We'll get the information loaded. I believe the first one to set a lap will be, is that Gwenfro? No, it's Nick Aro. Who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is. It's a new guy. I think that's... Is that Jose Var? No. That's Jose Gamer. Who is Nick Aro? Oh, it's DeFi. Okay, I know this guy. Yeah, DeFi has lots of pace. In past seasons, he did have issues with getting into incidents, so we'll see if that's changed. It's been a minute since he's raced here in MRL. It's been, I want to say 2 seasons. I'm not 100% sure, but we know he has 1 lap pace. Oh, I forgot you have been yellow banned this season, B-Dunk. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah. Also, for those in chat, do let me know if the game volume is bad or not. I have it set pretty low on my OBS. But just do let me know if if it needs adjusting. If it's too quiet, too loud, or just right. I can always make changes. But DeFi looks pretty good here. I mean, he's hitting a lot of the apexes early. Let's see what he does. Bo says maybe a little bit too quiet. I'll put it a little bit higher. There we go. That might be a little better. How you doing, Sean? DeFi out of the final corner. To the line. Let's see, this is going to be a fast one. In the 107s, maybe? Oh, no, 108.2. That's very good for a banker. And just behind them will be the Red Bull setting a lap of Tachubi. Oh, that was Mercedes, excuse me. Tachubi. 108.7. I should have known, Sean. I didn't know you were going back to controller. If I did, I probably would have. I thought you were still going to be on wheel. But regardless, you know, you did good today. I'm proud of you, sir. Very proud of you. Castleman Yuki goes 108.8. That's pretty good from one of the slower drivers you'd expect in this tier. That's not bad. Titan 110 flat. Oh my goodness. If that's Titan's representative time, he's going to cry this race. That is concerningly slow. This is so... Anyways, who else is on a lap here? Esteban about to finish a lap. Goes to 108.324. You had to sell the wheel for money reasons. Oh man, you had loan sharks you had to pay, Sean? It's a damn shame. I'll tell you, man, those loan sharks will come for you. Who else is on a lap here? Let's look at Zeech. One of the outsiders of this tier. He proclaimed earlier today he has no business being in tier 1. We shall see. To the line. It's going to be a little slow. 109.76. Not terrible. He's quicker than some people. Meanwhile, I think that was Fletcher setting a time. 109.5. Yeah, pretty good time. Into the gravel for good measure. But yeah, DeFi looking hella quick so far. 108.262. A little less than 700ths ahead of Esteban. Not bad. Not bad at all. Who else is there? Thermo. Is he on his way to the pits? Is that Eruption setting a lap time? Eruption starting a lap. We'll look at Eruption. Of course, I believe last season's Tier 1 champion, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can really tell how much I watch MRL. I'm questioning myself here. But I think he was the champion from last season. So let's see if he can defend his crown. No, he wasn't. Who was it? I forgot. Was it MV1? I'm terrible. Runner-up then. Surely it was the runner-up. Let's see if he can go for the title this season then. I'm terrible, guys. You could tell how last minute I stepped in here. I sounded so confident too. Anyways, Eruption coming around into Sector 3. Will he go purple? He has 4/10 quicker. That could be good. If he can nail Sector 3, this could be on for pole. Granted, Sector 3 is very, very short. This turn here is so tough. I hate this turn with a passion. You have to take so much entry curb, and on the exit, it's just so sketchy if you're not careful. It'll be a real mess. But to the line, Eruption is going to set a 108.386. Not quite quick enough for pole, but good enough to compete. That's for sure. Ooh, as I look at Gwenfro spinning out in Sector 1. Careful. Sketchy Bull coming across for the final few corners. ADF will cross first. Let's look at him. It's going to be a 108.8. Just behind Yuki by 3 thousandths. You're going to need antidepressants? No, Titan, I think you're going to need Jesus. That's the only way you can come back to this. Whatever higher power you support, if you indulge in higher powers, you're going to need a lot of that. Even then, it might not be enough. I feel for you. I really do. Not quite bad enough for tier 2, but not quite good enough for tier 1. You're just stuck in purgatory. Dante's Inferno was made just for you, that whole book. Look at Jose Gamer, new guy. I have no idea what to think of this person, but a 48-3 through the first 2 sectors, that doesn't sound too bad to me. We'll see how he ends up doing out of the final corner. It's gonna be a little bit slow compared to the rest of the field, but it will be in the 8s, I believe. Yeah, 109.3. Not bad. Midfield. Not bad for your debut. Where is this Mercedes coming? Is that the Chuby setting a lap, or is he finishing a lap? He is finishing a lap. 108.573. Not bad. Next set will be a McLaren on an out lap. City of R will begin his first lap. Let's give City of R some love, because I doubt we'll be seeing him much during the race. He'll probably be towards the back, like a lot of people. I say this because him and I are about the same speed, and I know if I was here, I'd be in the back. So, it's not really a roast of him as much as it's a roast of my own skill, too. Coming through Sector 1, a little slidey through there. So that's a 24.8. Not bad. Not great, not terrible in Sector 1. But here we go. Into the windy section of Sector 2. You gotta take a lot of curb on that turn coming up. He chooses not to take any of it. DRS flap. Well, he's not even pushing. Okay, so he backed out of this lap. I just noticed he's not pushing. Who is pushing? Jay? No. Is Yuki pushing? He is on out lap, so he's not pushing. Or he backed out of it. A lot of people are backing out. They want to perfect their lap here. But I think Lyric is pushing. Let's look at Lyric. I think. I could be wrong. He's not pushing. Never mind. He has full ERS. I am terrible at this. Yeah, everyone's kind of just readying their tires up. No one's really going for it. Well, I guess Fletcher is, so we'll look at him. Now, Punju drafted Fletcher pretty high. I think he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was in the first half of the draft. So he needs to perform. Wow, okay. There goes that lap. Completely messed that up. As McLaren's come through, City of R and Cloud will have to avoid him on their laps. Of course, City of R, I think he might be getting a tow from his teammates, perhaps? Yeah, I think Cloud is towing him along. He is definitely giving him a little bit of a boost. Well, so let's see if that's going to help him. Oh, very good. 48.2 in Sector 2. That's pretty good. I think that might be a really competitive time here. If he can nail this last sector, he'll be in fantastic shape. I think he did. To the line. This could be good. This could be pretty good. I think it might be in the 9s. Or high 8s. 9.458. Good enough for mid-pack. Not bad. Who else can we look at? We gotta look at some of the front runners here. Estenbaugh. Of course, a previous champion. Bum. See, if I had time, I would have. But I recently got promoted at work, so I've had no time. I've had to do I've been running around like a headless chicken, so I've had no time to do these kinds of reviews and stuff. Trust me, if I had all the time in the world, I'd make one. But I just don't have enough time. Estenbaugh, the final corner here. It looks pretty good. He saved a lot of battery for this turn. He's going to dump it and overtake to the line, of course. How much will it serve him? 108.2 flat. Wow. Very good. Very good time. Good enough for pole. Of course, can DeFi respond? He's not pushing right now. Eruption, I think, is pushing, yes. He'll have to navigate this McLaren, and he gets out of the way. That's good. He is pushing. He is pushing. And he is pushing. Oh, he's not pushing. He backed out. I take it back. You knew he was down, so he's going to go pit and try again. Lyric is pushing. Let's look at Lyric. Where's Cloud pushing? Let's look at Cloud, actually. Let's look at Cloud. Of course, he was late to the party last season, but when he was racing, he was pretty much on the same level as all these top-tier guys. So he could do some damage. This is going to be good for him. He was drafted, I believe, with a first round pick by McLaren. I think he was drafted number 2, if I'm not mistaken. So very high expectations for him. But I believe he has backed out. Yep, he's backed out of this lap. Everybody's backing out of laps today. So since he's backed out, we'll look at Lyric now, because I know he's pushing behind him. No, he's not pushing. Nobody's pushing. Tachubi, is he pushing? I think he just set a lap time. Yeah, he just finished his lap. Man, Zeech, what's he going to set? Nothing. He's invalid, so he's setting absolutely nothing. Who else is running? Oh, man. It's getting tough trying to find a runner here. Supply Raptor? Let's look at him. He's going to start a lap. Let's watch his lap. I haven't looked at... he's not starting a lap. Oh, my gosh. What's going on? Nobody's starting laps. They're all heading back in. They're on their in laps. Is DeFi pushing? Okay, DeFi's pushing. Let's look at DeFi. He's basically even with his time, so he's gonna have to nail this third sector to get any sort of improvement. Granted, even the smallest of improvements could get him pole here. He only needs 600ths. Pushing to the line, pushing, gaining, back to the pits. He quits. No improvement there. The Chubi back to the pits. Everyone's in the pits, except Sketchy Bull, who I believe is on his way back to the pits. So, who is setting a lap time? Is Gwenfo running a lap? He is, to the line. Is it going to be an improvement? No. Well, yes, but nothing substance. Nothing of substance, but he is improved. Lyric invalidated, so he's not going to be setting a lap. Anybody looking for one runner here? I think they're all coming out now. They're just gearing up for their final laps. Is Fletcher? Okay, Fletcher's on an out lap, so we'll keep an eye on him later. Jay, I think, is starting his final lap. Yes, he is. We'll look at Jay. And Yuki is just behind them, I believe, too, so... Now, Jay drafted very early by John. John had some supreme trust in him. Can he pay off that trust? We'll find out. Jay's... Oh, a little slippy through there, through Sector 2. $700s down. Okay, a little bit of improvement. This could get him up past Fletcher. Nothing crazy. Then obviously once he's done with his lap, we'll look at the fast runners and see if they can set quicker pull times. Okay, so Jay backs out. He's not going to be improving. Is Yuki? What's he going to set? Nothing. He backed out of his lap. He's restarting it. Alright. Is Cloud on a lap? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Is he? No. No, he's not on a lap. There's no way he's on a lap. Supply Raptor's on a lap, though. So let's look at Supply Raptor. Of course, one of the more consistent drivers last season. The only bright spot for all of Williams from last season. Williams was a mess. We had so many drivers missing by week 4. It was a complete mess. But he was not part of that mess. He was very good. See, I would say the names of these corners, but they're very Dutch and very hard to pronounce. So I will not say the names of these corners. We'll just call them turn 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, in that order, etc. Coming into, he backed out of his lap. Everybody's backing out of their laps. My goodness. Who is running a real lap? Cloud? No. Lyric? Lyric has to be. Esteban just started. That's his lap, but... I think Lyric is down a bit. Alright, coming through this sector. Oh man, I don't know. Is he gonna improve, guys? He's improved by 600. Not quick enough for a pole, but if he really nails this final sector, it can be good enough. Oh, that's not gonna be an improvement. He's done. Next guy, that's bad. He just caught him in 4K making a mistake. So we're gonna keep an eye on DeFi and Esteban. Then that was a bad mistake from Lyric. DeFi is not improving. He backed out of his lap. Esteban, is he pushing? No. They're all doing warm-up laps, I'm noticing. Is this a common occurrence? Like, is that a canon event? Are we supposed to be doing warm-up laps on this track? I feel like the tires get shredded very quickly. But anyways, now they're starting their laps. So this is it. All or nothing. As Cloud goes pole by 9 thousandths. Well done by Cloud. Can these guys respond? These are the smallest of margins here, guys. DeFi coming in through Sector 1. I believe Esteban says that this is Esteban. Sorry, DeFi is ahead of Esteban. So look at DeFi here. So this is a canon event going through. It is canon to do 2 laps on the softs. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a solid looking apex. Although, what do I know? I'm slower than Esteban, right? It does look pretty good though. Coming in. Oh yeah, purple. 500ths up. That's enough for pole maybe for DeFi. If he can nail this final corner, it's so tough. But I think he did a very good job there. Oh yes, took a lot of entry curb. To the line, isn't going to be enough. Of course, he's making that distance as small as possible. It will be an improvement by 5 thousandths. Can Esteban respond? Can he do it? Will he get it? He does! 108, 102. 800ths the difference. And that's it, I think. Unless Prime Raptor can do something. No, he's done. He's not pushing. That is it for qualifying. So, Esteban snags it right at the end. 108.1. That is damn near esports level, if I'm not mistaken. That is a crazy time. All of these guys should be proud. Top 5. Top 6, I didn't even notice. Lyric and Tachubi got the same exact time. Excuse me, 386, 386. But Lyric said his first, so he will start 5th ahead of Tachubi. That is crazy. ADF, Thermo, and Yuki will round out the top 10. Mr. Titan at the back with Zeech, and for those guys, we have a special message from their TPs. They wanted to play this for them.
To say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired. He's fired.
Yep. By week 3, they could be on the hot seat for losing their jobs. I'm just playing. Anyways, we'll see how the race kicks off. But Esteban will lead us away. DeFi. Wait, Esteban? Why does he have the Ukrainian flag? Is he Ukrainian? Maybe he is Ukrainian. Oh. You're a DEI tier 1 driver. Exactly. We needed diversity in this tier. You did. We needed diversity. That's why you're here. Oh man. Any predictions for the race winner, guys? It can honestly be anybody in the top 4. It's a complete crapshoot. It's going to be DRS training until the end. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be tight. It really is. I'm going to go bold here. I'm going to say Lyric. No, not Lyric. The guy behind. No, not the Chubi. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Supply Raptor. Yeah, I'm back in Supply Raptor today. He been winning points. He been winning podiums. And he gonna been win this race with my expectations. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights are here. And it is away. And it gets a good start for Esteban. I think he's going to get the edge here. There is... Oh, Carnage at the back. Excuse me. Ferrari's already bumping. Was that with Yuki? Yeah, Yuki got into a little bit of a mix there. And the Ferrari's already at the back here. Terrible start for Yuki. What happened there? Esteban is away, though. Cloud just behind. Eruption will slot in into 3rd. And on the inside, Lyric will have a little bit of a look, but it won't be enough. And Eruption is through into 4th place. Tachubi 5th, Supply Raptor up to 6th, ADF 7th, Mateo 8th, Castleman 9th. Thermo a little bit side by side for a second there. And didn't quite hold it, but there's a McLaren on the inside. Look out, City of R making a move. Ooh, that was tight there, very close in Sector 1. Good idea backing out there. Probably the tightest part of the track, for sure. As the Chubi and Lyric are fighting for P4, and the Chubi's ahead. Oh, DeFi actually lagged out of the session for a sec. Oh yes, he's in 16th, he lagged out. That's what happened to DeFi. My goodness. Down to 17th, he lagged out of the session. Williams and Ferrari not having a good time along with the V-Carbs. Wow. Horrible start for those teams. I just realized that. As Eruption is going to try and pass Cloud for 2nd place down into turn 1. Can he get the move done here? Without DRS, I think he's not even going to bother. It's a long race. Let's get our lap data out. Let's get telemetry out. Man. Back of the pack is wild stuff. It really is. I'm trying to... There's a lot to focus on with this tier. Supply Raptor's kind of close. Tachubi's close, fighting for 3rd here. Can he make inroads here? Oh, man. This Sector 2... You have to nail Sector 2 so much, because this run into turn 11 is so important. One bad exit here and you're screwed. Like, you have the smallest of mistakes, you will get punished up here in tier 1. It is ruthless. It really is. And we already have DRS active, so Cloud could be in danger here. He will have DRS to help him out, but Eruption looks quick behind them. Mr. Titan already getting 3 seconds. What? Is he going to make a move in the turn 1? No. So I guess Cloud has enough straight line speed to hold off Eruption when they both have DRS. So that's good for him to see. As there's a little bit of a scrum at the back in the mid pack. It's got separation galore. Remember, points do go down all the way to 12th, so it looks like Thermo is trying to get past City of R. He's just not able to right now. We'll look at the tires right now. I haven't looked at them yet. Our tire details. Yeah, the vast majority of the grid is on softs. A few medium runners. We have Sketchy on hards. What is he cooking? Can't be anything crazy with those tires. The hards are terrible here. I wonder if he knows that, though. Is that Jose on Thermo? Yeah, City of R has gotten separation from Thermo, so now Jose Gamer trying to pass him, and he just isn't. But up front, still holding shape so far. Eruption getting closer and closer to Cloud, with Tachubi right behind them, waiting for a mistake from either of those drivers. Can he get past Cloud? Will he even try and make the move? Cloud on the inside covers him off in case he thought about the dive bomb, and he doesn't. Tries to hang it on the outside. Couldn't quite do it. Not quite. He'll hold that for at least one more lap, you would think. Anything going on in the mid pack here? Looks like Jose is still trying to get past Thermo. Remember, he is on the softer tires, so he's going to want to dispatch him as quickly as he can. Thermo just waiting and holding on as long as he can for the tire advantage to kick in against City of R. He wants to get past him, but City of R just has a little too much grip for his taste right now. And DeFi is trying to make a push back from the bottom after he lagged out earlier. Making a move on the inside, perhaps on Zeech. No. Zeech good enough to close the door there. So will not make the pass. As we're going to keep looking back here every time they approach turn 1. Very tight grid in tier 1 here. This is crazy. I told you guys, we're going to have these little pods. Top 8 is already in their own little pod. Then you have the next 5 or 6 guys. And then the back markers. The separation is evident, but there's still some crazy top down here. Eruption almost got the move done on Cloud. Not quite close enough. Needed a little bit more time on the straight. Just ran out of track. Yeah, and then going into turn 4 is not really the move you'd want to make. Because you're just gonna give up DRS on yourself. So the best spot to make it is into turn 11 or 1. For sure. Yeah, it looks like Eruption's got a pace advantage on Cloud, but Cloud is just making that car wide enough to stop him from passing. He's doing a good job of defending, it's gotta be said. 5 laps in, he's holding the zone. As Yuki came in for an early pit stop, I imagine he had wing damage of some sort. So he's going to be needing a safety car to come back into this race. Yeah. So if Eruption pushes up, he might be able to make the move. Yeah, I think he's got it here. Yep, side by side. It's going to be a dive into turn 1. Ooh, will he get it? Nope. Cloud is able to hold off. He had DRS off Estenbaugh, that helped him. And now Estenbaugh is getting a little close to Cloud. Estenbaugh was 7/10 ahead. It looks like he's doing really well in the corners, but I guess the other days, the other parts of the track, he's a little bit more susceptible. Those straights are not doing Estenbaugh any favors. Oh, can Eruption make a move? He is! Into the sector, sector 2. That's a very good overtake there. And Tachubi also makes a little bit of a move there too. Yeah. Is he going to hold it on the outside? Cloud is fighting back. And I don't think he's going to have it, but Cloud will still be there. Wow, side by side, they're basically an entire sector here. And Cloud is still holding on. That was I was trying not to say too much. I was speechless there. That was very good racing. And then Lyric is now trying to get past the Chubi after all that. Is he gonna be able to make a move on him? Yes, on the inside. Is he gonna hold it though? Side by side still going into this section. Gotta leave space through this corner. Too wide, dangerous game you're playing. But they do leave space. And Lyric is through. Wow. Crazy racing in the front 5. And it's only lap 7. It's only lap 7. And now it looks like Eruption and Estenbaugh are going to be in this mix for the lead. Jim says Castleman set up for a very boring day by the looks of things. Yeah, he's got 3 seconds ahead of him, 3 seconds behind him. He is. I kind of like those kinds of days. When you're in the points, you're just kind of saving grace. That's not bad. I think he'd be okay with that, really. And now can Eruption make the move? I think he'll get the pass done. I don't think Estenbaugh's really going to fight this too much. He knows it's a long race, but Eruption will be through for now. Yep. It won't be the first time they exchange positions, that's for sure. It will not be the first time, and it will not be the last time. You have a fight in the middle here. Yeah, oh, 3 wide in the turn 1. Sketchy Bull is dueling with DeFi and Thermo. On those hard tires, remember, I don't even know how he's still in this mix, to be honest. On the a little bit of a moment at the back. Was that including Fletcher? Fletcher and Zeech were having a little bit of a squabble there. Well, I guess we'll see. As Jose Gamer's in the pits early. Very early pit stop. Probably had damage if I had to guess. No real reason to pit this early. Can ADF do anything? We're at that point where the softs and the mediums start to cross over in terms of grip levels, so we'll see if ADF can make a push. Yeah, exactly, Jim. It is Tier 1A, Tier 1B, and Tier 1C. 3 separate pods. As DeFi has finally fought back past Sketchy. Yep. He has. Oh, we got yellow flag at the back. Is that Gwenfro? I think that was for Gwenfro, but no safety car. Oh, Gwenfro's retired on track. Yeah, that is a retirement on track. What happened there? Did he DC maybe? Maybe he DC'd and then the car automatically retired. That might have happened, to be honest. Because Gwenfor's not the kind of guy to retire on track willingly. He doesn't usually do that. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say the game retired him when he DC'd. But yeah, Estenbaugh's losing ground on Eruption. Slowly, little by little, he's losing a tenth or two every lap. But this DRS is enough to keep him in the mix here. Cloud is approaching too. The Chubi is still waiting for a mistake from the front four to make a move. Same with Supply Raptor, really. And Major Castleman is just vibing. He's got his own little race here. 5 seconds in front of him and growing. 4 seconds behind him and growing. Yeah, I was right. Gwenfro's wheel completely disconnected. Who is Cloud9? This some said oof, and he retracted his message. I don't even know what that is. He has a check mark. I have no idea what that is. DeFi trying to get past Sketchy still. I thought he did get past him, but Sketchy is holding on enough on these hard tires. He's doing a good job. For how slow the hard tires are, he's doing a pretty good job. I'm not expecting to be an 11th on these tires. Let's take a look. Can he get past Sketchy now? The battle for 11th. As there's a yellow at the back. Is that Jose? Yep. DRS flat down. He'll get past Sketchy again, and Sketchy will have to rebound. Is Thermo going to pass him too? We thought about it on the inside. He is, yep. Thermo is passed, perhaps. Nope, side by side. And he's gotten past a little bit of a wiggle, and that allows Zeech to come through as well. Took advantage of that little skirmish between him and Sketchy. And Zeech, a little bit of bumping into turn 4, but gets the car stopped in time. Geez, we really do have the top 8 in their own world compared to everybody else. It is 6 seconds after 11 laps of separation. That is disgusting, to say the least. Zeech still fighting Thermo, who does not have DRS. So let's see. Thermo has 30% less ERS to use too, so Zeech is doing a pretty good job here. Can Thermo get within DRS to DeFi before the detection zone? We'll see. I don't know if we'll be able to. It's going to be close. He has not. Yeah, so he won't have DRS to help him out here. So it could be an easy pass for Zeech for 12th place coming up here. Yep, no DRS. Zeech is dumping. Thermo tried to fight it off, but just nothing. Couldn't stop him. So Zeech will be through at the 12th. And we'll see if he can gain on DeFi enough to hold off Thermo on the next lap, as ADF is going to push through here. Still waiting for some sort of tire advantage to kick in for him. He's doing a good job. Mediums. He's the only medium runner in this giant pack of top 8 cars. So this could pay dividends later in the race. So keep an eye out for that, because the soft runners are about to pit in about 1 or 2 laps time. That could be a very interesting undercut here, because the undercut is very strong at this track specifically. It's like 2 or 3 seconds if you can nail it. We'll see if anyone wants to come in. Will Eruption come in? He does not. Nobody's coming in. They're going to wait a little bit longer. See, Major Castleman still by himself. Yep. No one in this backfield is pitting either. Yep. Yeah, so no early undercuts. They're all going with the chalk option, nothing crazy. Now can Estenbaugh make more inroads to Eruption? Kind of weird being on this side. Yeah, it's very weird commentating over a tier I used to drive in a lot. That's true. Yeah, Bum, usually lap 14, 15 is the ideal spot, but we've seen in the past people do some crazy Um, oh no. Thermo left the session. He was the host. Oh no. Host migrated, but crossing my fingers the lobby's still intact. I really do. The host crashed, but I think we're okay. Thermo is not in the lobby. I think we're okay though. We're holding on by a thread. I think we're okay. Nothing crazy happened with like the charts or standings or anything. That's usually your first indicator. If you see something crazy with the driver list, you're fine. We're okay. Nothing happened. I think we're good. Kudos to ADF for holding on to these mediums. This could be really good for him. He might have a good chance of getting a podium, to be honest. Because to be able with this long pack on the mediums, that could have helped once you go into softs. The soft runners would have liked to have gotten away a little bit more from him, that's for sure. But we shall see. We shall see. There was a little bit of a dummy there from Eruption. I saw that. He tried to bait him into the pits. Yeah, nobody has gone into the pits. Thermo's back in the session, but I don't know who the host is. Could be me, could be somebody else. Who knows? Mr. Titan and Fletcher came into the pits. We'll see where they end up sorting out in a few laps. Still no safety car, guys. This is 15 continuous laps of racing. Tier 1 is usually pretty clean with that stuff. Last season they didn't have a lot of safety cars, to be fair. I can't recall that many races that did have safety cars. They were usually pretty good. Thermo sets the fastest lap with the .682, guys. He did a lap in less than a second, according to the game. And he's left the session. Yeah, something's not right. Something ain't right. We're still keeping an eye on this battle for the lead, as Estenbauer is close. Not quite. Close enough. Thermo's playing from a public hotspot. Yeah, it's not even McDonald's level Wi-Fi. It is a public hotspot. As Zeech goes for a move for P10 on track. Oh, I think the brake board might have gotten broken there. I saw that. A little bit of carbon fiber flying away. That might have been a little piece of plastic, perhaps. Went for a left, but he's already out of the race. It's fine. Not going to do anything. Yeah, fastest lap's going to have to be manually determined, because Thermo broke it. So, unless someone could do it in half a second. Who am I kidding? Alright, what else we got? Any other cool battles? I mean, I guess I'll watch these guys. I'll watch Yuki try and pass Mr. Titan. This is... It's the Make-A-Wish cars there. It's not very quick at the back. They're not doing very well. First pitters here. We have Tachubi, Supply Raptor, ADF coming in. Tachubi gets 10 seconds. So he's done. He's cooked. His race is over. Unless he gets a safety car to bail him out. Tachubi's done. 10 seconds. Supply Raptor in. And my controller is vibrating watching him get his pit tires. Okay, so first sets of guys are in. So we'll see if Supply Raptor... ADF, excuse me. Why'd you go to the hards? Okay, I said ADF had a chance. Not anymore. Not on those tires. At this point, you could have stayed like 2-4 more laps and gone to the softs. ADF, why? Well, he's not going to win the race. So I'm kind of looking at Supply Raptor now. I'm curious to see where he's going to file out. Obviously, Tachubi was in a good spot, but now with 10 seconds, it won't matter. Anyways, we'll see what happens in the leaders pit, because they're probably going to respond right away. See a large group of guys pit right now. Eruption going in. The other ones didn't respond. They all stayed out. Okay, so just Eruption's in. Mateo is also in. Playing it safe on pit entry. He lost a lot of time there, probably. And we'll look at Supply Raptor. Can he jump these cars on the undercut? It's going to be close, but I think Eruption will be ahead. Just about by about a second or two, I think. Eruption. He'll get Thermo. Not Thermo, Mateo. But not Eruption. Yeah. Yeah, so not a terrible undercut from Supply Raptor. Tachubi did get Eruption, but, you know, Eruption's still technically ahead of him. Supply Raptor 2 seconds back. ADF, I don't know what his plan is now, because I feel like he's going to get dusted on these hard tires. Maybe he knows something that we don't. And these soft runners have to pit this lap. They're at serious risk of being undercut now at this point. As we have a yellows in the middle of the track. I don't know who that's for. They're not pitting. They're still not pitting. They are taking these softs for half the race. I'm at a loss. They trust themselves that much? I really think this is playing into Eruption's hands big time here. Especially as he passes Tachubi without losing any time. Even Supply Raptors liking this, they're staying out this long. We'll see. We will see where they filter out. I really don't think it's going to be good. I think they're going to be behind Eruption and maybe Supply Raptor. But we'll see if the tires can help them out at the end of the race. We'll see. MRK says, touchdown Kansas City. Love to see it. I want to see an angry sketchy bull tonight. Esteban, can he make the pass on Cloud? Is he going to pit? None of them are pitting. Why? What's going on? They're not pitting. They do not want to pit. Why? You're going for more than half the race at this point on softs. Are they just waiting for a safety car that's never going to show up? They're handing this race to Eruption. They are handing this race to Eruption on a silver platter. What are they doing? I know it's fun to fight at the front, but I don't see it. I really don't see the play here. Because if I go to the gap to the leader here, yeah, it's only 16 seconds. They're going to be 3-4 seconds ahead at this rate, and it's only going to get bigger. I don't know. Maybe Edge knows something. He says, just watch. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Rowdy says, please, Josh Allen, beat KC. I don't care who wins, as long as you beat the Eagles. That's all I want. We can't have the Eagles winning Super Bowls. We just can't. We just cannot. I will not allow. They're still staying out. 20 laps. They're waiting for a safety car at this point. What are we doing? How are this? Are the softs even meant to go this long? Like, don't they puncture by this point? Aren't we close to puncture range? Forget the refs. Forget football. What is this? Why are they not pitting? Why are they still out on lap 20? I've never seen this debauchery. This is the dark arts to the next level. I've never seen this. This is ridiculous. There's really not much to watch in the back. I mean, I guess Fletcher versus Jose for 14th. Very riveting stuff here. I mean, Zeech is kind of in the range of Sketchy Bull. Not really. Jay still has to pit. Are these guys going to pit anytime soon? The gap is disgusting. It's 13.7. They're going to be down by like 7, 8, 9 seconds. Finally, someone pits. Lyric pits. He's had enough. Esteban and Cloud are still going for it. What am I seeing here? Is it going to rain? Like, maybe is weather going to be a factor, perhaps? I haven't thought about the rain. I mean, the clouds are fine. Right? I mean, yeah, there's no rain in the air. It looks fine to me. Why are they staying out this long? My goodness. This stint is longer than the amount of time we had to wait for the dragons to arrive in Game of Thrones. That is how long this stint is. This is like 6, 7 seasons of waiting for the dragons to show up. This is some ridiculous soft tire stint. Like, what are we doing? 12.7. They gotta call it quits at this point. Yeah, they're finally in. Esteban and Cloud. 12.6 seconds is just the gap. Eruption's gonna dust on through. It's not even gonna be close. And this actually somehow brings Tachubi back in the race, even though he's got 10 seconds, you know? He's in the net race lead, but after penalties it will be eruptions. Like, do they have the is there a world where Estenba and is it Lyric have the pace to come and push through the pack like this? I don't even know. Esteban and Cloud 6 seconds behind the leader. And I don't think they're going to start gaining that much. I mean, I don't know, man. 6 seconds seems crazy to me. Especially when you have to pass ADF on hard tires. You might try and defend this. They're obviously going to have to push the pace here and get past them quickly. And we'll see how much ADF wants to fight this. I mean, they're going to have to be very quick with their moves. Arc believes they can come through. But Arc believes a lot of things. And we'll see if ADF gets DRS from Supply Raptor, which he will. Let's see if he's able to hold it off. He will not. So Estenball will be through. Rowdy says, I need to believe in Cloud. It's his driver. I guess fair enough. Yeah, you gotta believe in something. People do believe in Santa Claus too. I mean, believing in something doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen. Or if it even exists. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Santa is real. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Testarossa, but those presents underneath the tree, that ain't Santa. That ain't Santa. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I do keep getting cold. I've been bad. Tachubi gonna make a move for the lead. It will be the lead, but remember he still has 10 seconds lying on his head. So he's effectively in 7th. So if they want any chance in this, they're gonna have to piggyback off Lyric. They can't waste time fighting him. They have to let him lead the charge. Supply Raptor got passed up by Cloud actually there. Made a little bit of a mistake. I'm shocked ADF is still in the picture, by the way. He has no business being here on hard tires. He really does. He has no business being in this situation on hard tires. But he's making it work somehow. Yeah. And back, we're also looking further back here. As Castleman is trying to get past Mateo for P8. Remember, points go all the way down to 12th, so a good chunk of guys will be getting points still. Only teams that are out of the points are Williams, Ferrari, and I believe that's it. Those are the only teams that are fully out of the points. Everyone else has at least one driver in the points. As it stands, of course. Yes. Yeah, Castleman could not quite get past Matteo. He's saving ERS, so he will pass him at some point. Matteo was dumping a lot on those stretches. Williams has 1 point in each tier, 2 after 2. You know what's crazy? As we say that's bad, but there's only 3 tiers this season. You know, it's not the point scoring is not going to be as high as it was last season. I mean, 2 is pretty bad, I will say, but you know, if you can get like 15, 20 points a week as a team, it still keeps you in the mix, which is crazy. Yep, Eruption. Yeah, it should be passing up again. Lyric is passed up by Esteban. So they're not really fighting within the corners. They're kind of just trading on the straights, which is the right thing to do, right? Because they've cut that lead down to 3.4 seconds from the top 2. Now 3 seconds. Oh, okay. They are getting a good push. Was there a... Oh, it's because Eruption and Tachubi were fighting. They just lost a full second in one sector. That was not part of the plan. Yeah. So now Arc might be onto something. They are getting close. 2.7 seconds. I see you guys talking in the comments, you know, points are important, yeah. Every 60 seconds a minute passes. Tell me something I don't know. Points any points are good in the three tiers for sure. Two-second gap. Okay, so now I'm starting to believe that Arc was right. Remember, guys, though, catching is one thing. Passing is a whole different ballgame. So it could still even out. Yeah, I saw RB had a good recovery. They did really well in Tier 2. I think they got the win in Tier 2 with Tilla. And then now Lyric is in the mix to get a podium here, perhaps. Yeah. Ooh, a little bit of bumping from Estenba on Tachubi. Yep, so now Tachubi realizes he's slower than Estenba. What's he going to do here? He's going to have to just let him pass. Can't really fight this. Yeah, he's got no ERS. Estenba's got far more. Easy pass for Estenba. And now he's approaching Eruption with 5-lap pressure tires. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't have questioned Arc. My bad, Arc. I won't do it again, unless it makes sense. We'll see if it ends up getting past him, though. They're still approaching. In about 1 or 2 laps time, it's going to get spicy. You'll have all 4 of these guys converge on Eruption within a matter of minutes, if not seconds. Anything further back we can look at here? Any close battles? No, not really. It really is just the battle for the lead. Everything else is secondary to this. You do have Supply Raptor and ADF in their own little skirmish, I guess, for 6th. That's about it. Otherwise, you're just looking at the battle for the lead. Nothing else really means anything. And maybe the battle for the final points. That's about it. as ADF will get past Supply Raptor, and they have approached Eruption. So this lap, it will get spicy at the end of this lap. We'll have 6 laps of DRS trains to see what happens. Will somebody win? Who will win? Excuse me, somebody's gonna win. That's a dumb statement for me. But who will win? Get your predictions in now. Who is winning this race? You got 6 laps to go. Will Eruption hold on? Will it be Estenbaugh? I saw someone predicted Estenbaugh earlier. Who? I want to hear from Ark. Who's going to win this race, Ark? I personally think it's going to be one of Estenbaugh or Lyric. Rowdy says Cloud easy. I don't know if it'd be easy, but he might win. As Estenbaugh has approached, Eruption's going to have 6 more laps of pain holding on to this if you count this one. Easy pick, not easy to win. Yep. You are right, Lyric is also in the mix, Testarossa. He is inching ever closer. Estenbaugh is crawling right behind the Eruption. He's just creeping on him. He can smell that exhaust off the Aston Martin car. What does it reek of? It reeks of British supremacy. That's what the car exhaust smells like. Union Jack all over it. Man. Can he make a move here, perhaps? No. Thought about it. Thinks better of it with DRS coming up. Yeah, it really is a 4-car battle for the win here. Is the Eruption starting to use some ERS? Thinks better of it. Estenbaugh is going to get past, I think, here. Yep, for the lead. Estenbaugh will be in the lead. And let's see, also, Lyric coming in, making a move on the inside. Can he make it work? He does. It was a seductive move on the inside. Up to 2nd place for Lyric. So now Eruption's going to have to battle back, get everything out of these tires, because he is on the fringe of being passed up by Cloud as well if he's not careful. But now you think with DRS, he'll have more of a fighting chance. They'll start fighting back at Estenbaugh soon enough as a group. Into turn 1, not quite enough to make a move. Eruption thought about it. I mean, no, sorry, he got passed up by Cloud, excuse me. Yeah, Cloud did pass Eruption. Supply Raptor has passed ADF once again. They're just trading away. And if you're Jim, you don't mind seeing this. 6-8 out of Haas, I think you'd take that the day started. Can Lyric get past Estenbaugh now? 4 laps to go, guys, including this one. You're right. He will gain a spot from the Chubi, so Supply Raptor is slated to be 5th after this race is done. Of course, that's barring any catastrophic mistakes in the last 3 laps. I'm hoping for something. Just because I need a Ferrari point scorer. I'll take it from anybody. But announcer's jinx. In that case, I hope everyone from 1st to 13th doesn't have an accident. Let's jinx it all while we can. It is wild, Minico. We said at the beginning of this race there would be 3 pods. And it's really just 1 pod, and then everybody else behind them. This is why after, like, the first round, there was really no reason to draft a Tier 1 driver. Like, you're just not going to get anything. It's just crumbs from that point on. But, yeah, I mean, Lyric's going to do his best to try and pass Esteban for the win here. But Esteban seems to be quick enough to hold on. If I was racing, I'd be somewhere where Mr. Titan is. Mr. Titan and Jose Gamer would be right about where I'm at. A minute behind the pack, about to get lapped. Oh, that is true. There might be a scenario here where somebody picks up DRS off a lapped car. And if that happens, it could be nasty. It really could. Lyric has gone for the lead. They're getting awfully close to Thermo. They're getting really close to Thermo. This could be this. Oh, yeah. They're going to. Oh, no. They're catching Thermo. They're going to get him mid-corner because he's not in the lobby, I think. Yeah, uh-oh. This could be scary. Oh, look out. The lap car is here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the place to give the spot back. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been really bad, but they dodged it. That was not a good place for the car to peel off like that. You gotta love the game's AI coding. You really do. They all made it through, though, in one piece. And now the question is, will Lyric... This could come into play on the last lap here, right? Because Lyric is catching up to Mr. Titan. And Mr. Titan's going to get blue flags any minute now. By the end of the straight, he'll have blue flags. He's going to have to make a decision here to where he lets everybody pass. Because he can influence this race a lot in the last lap right here. Let's see what he does. I'm curious. As Esteban takes the lead and Cloud behind has gone to second place. He's still fighting for it. If you look at this battle from the rear wing of Esteban here, yeah. Cloud is through to second place. So Lyric has lost out 2 spots and Mr. Titan peeled off. Okay, so good spot. He chose to peel off there. Smart idea from him. Didn't do anything stupid unlike Thermo's car. That almost killed somebody. But is Esteban going to hold on here? Can Cloud get enough in the tank to go for the win? Esteban has got a huge ERS advantage, so I don't think he's going to lose this lead. He's got about 20% ERS advantage compared to Cloud. Now it's, 20%. So now Esteban is going to save absolutely everything for this final corner here. I think he'll be okay, I think he will. I don't think Cloud will be close enough. But we'll look as it comes to the line. I think Esteban's got this. He's dumping. Cloud is dumping. Esteban, I think he's going to hold on. Yes, he will. The winner of the first Tier 1 race of the season will be Esteban. Cloud will follow behind Lyric, third. Eruption, fourth. Achubi will be fifth on track. He'll drop down very far. He will drop down far. I think down to, what is that, 6th? Yeah, serves the penalty. ADF will be 5th. Supply Raptor 6th. Achubi 7th. Castleman will have to settle for 8th, I believe. Yes. Mateo coming around 9th place. Oh no, DeFi passed him up on the last lap. I didn't even notice DeFi there. Yeah, DeFi's through 9th and 10th for DeFi and Mateo respectively. Sketchy Bull will cross the line. He'll be in 11th. Will City of R pass him on the penalty he had? No, he did not. So he'll get the final point. Zeech will come through. This was not matter. They're fighting for fun here. Fletcher and Zeech. Well, that was close to the line, wasn't it? Yeah, 700ths. Doesn't mean anything. But Zeech will get 13th. Fletcher will be 14th. Yuki 15th. He had a good pace in the beginning for qualifying, but he had some issues during the race. Jay's 16th. Jose Gamer 17th. Mr. Titan 18th. Not last place. That goes to Thermo, who was disconnected for half the race. That's crazy. Thermo was disconnected for half the race, and Mr. Titan only beat him by 200ths. Oh, that's depressing. That is depressing. I feel for you, Mr. Titan. I feel for you. It's going to be a long season of pain. Somehow Zeech is driver of the day. I don't know where that came from, but he's driver of the day. I won't be doing interviews unfortunately because I have to step away. Like I don't have time for interviews. I gotta like go, which does suck. But yeah, congrats to the top three: Estenbach, Cloud, and Lyric. Have won. Best lap time was Cloud, so it did do it properly, which is good to see. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream, guys. I don't think the iRacing tier is being streamed today, but if you are participating in the iRacing tier, have fun. That is gonna be it from us. Congrats to Estenbach for winning. Cloud and Lyric on the podium as well. That is it. Bye bye. Enjoy the rest of your days, your Sunday, and have a great week, everybody.